Me and my first cousin Randy, which is Gary Lee's little brother, he lived at the mouth of the Holler, and I lived the second or third house up. And down at the, mouth of the Holler was the train tracks that went through the number 5 tunnel. And, it was about a mile from the big metropolis of Crum, and the trains would slow down to let the other train that's coming go through the tunnel. The tunnel was a one-track tunnel, so, one train had to stop while the other one went through the tunnel. And that was perfect for me and Randy and us boys to catch a ride on a train from Silver Creek to Crum. And they were coal trains. I mean, you could get up on the ladders and hold on to the ladders and ride down to the city of Crum and just jump off and drop and roll. And you didn't have to walk to Crum. And we'd been doing that all summer long, and we were doing just fine all summer long. And then Randy and I jumped on it one summer evening and was riding just fine. And, it slowed down. We had to run to jump up on it, and it slowed down, and we got on it, and, it was picking up speed pretty fast. And the wind was blowing in my hair, and my eyes were getting coal dust all over it. And I said, Lord of mercy, this train's going pretty fast. And it kept getting faster and faster, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. And I got down to the barbershop where I took Trigger down there that day and tied him up. And I said, Lord of mercy, so I better get off of there. Randy was the next car up from me. And I saw him. He was doing fine, but I jumped off and dropped and rolled about 30 feet, and I didn't get hurt, but I was filthier than a hog in a hog trough. And I got up, and I kept looking for Randy to jump off. He was about 10 or 12 years old, and Randy never jumped. I was worried to death. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what to tell Aunt Myrtle. About 3 hours later, we get a call from a total stranger on a party line, which is about 8 different numbers, that Randy's down in Huntington, West Virginia. He had to ride the train 50 miles before it slowed down, hanging on. I mean, they had to pry his hands loose from the ladders on the outside. Oh, I got beat like a stepchild. I had to tell what happened, and Randy, to this day, won't even get close to a train. His daddy whooped him with a switch all the way home. Every time he'd look at him, he'd backhand him. To this day, every time Randy hears a train, it really does something to him. Bless his heart. He's been in therapy for 15 years because of it.